and then so a big game. Sir, and then say, do I say, Mono Chemu? Yeah. A month for the coffee casium. Because I know almost the air and into it almost a monkey can you munum and no Musabia ever Daniamo.
And now football stories, maybe are unusual on a throwback. Now, a dunisa, you accept sometimes, never be a without to control everything out of your control.
Okay.
Because football can be football. Say now Kano in enra leg in 4 times and a Paris Saint-Germain hit a post no.
Yeah.
Uka 2 legs Nibu Manan Luis Enrique cancer 6 times.
Yeah.
It has not happened before at the semi-final of the Champions League. But on who Luis Enrique and Gasa crown so problems. You be doing come on. Maybe say me quick ones on just this story, Champions League and game, no big one because what the Santiago Bernabeu and then you may reach. Gabi Facheme. And then scale to start with 1 hash, Michelle Uti.
Oh, yes.
Now, what for phone, no, what start here to draw. No, you know, your first analysis now, you're drawing about something. So, you're trying in 10. Gabi, this story, ain't make you rounds. Now, minimum say Champions League it's in a one touch was to be brief.
Yes.
Me percent just a little insight on this story. Say, oh, you're Barca fan, oh, you're Madrid fan, oh, you're Chelsea fan, even Bayern or Arsenal and Manchester City. This is a story that we are very, very much interested in. And for the past 2 days, I say, everywhere you go, there are new updates, but there are little details where Messi or internet. So I'm a person they want to pay. What do you say? I brought you that tactical bodies. You know, your friend Estavao Willian, Obama Palmeiras, or the Brazilian league in him. In fact, Palmeiras hold him now. I want a Madrid for Ecotom, new boy, about Hendrik, Ebabe Journey. They are known to build some of the world's best talents. And so Madrid for say a talent is coming from Palmeiras, coming from Santos, coming from all of those elite clubs. No mean that you say this boy can be the next big thing. You look and you look carefully because it makes mine occur. Now, Rich Gabi, say this small boy be of South America aiding Koma. There isn't a single one of them. And then the favorite team is Chelsea. The favorite team is Man United, Arsenal, any team in that side of Europe. Most of the times, it is the Spanish giants, no? So you go back to the history of Maradona, Messi, Neymar, all of these boys. Almost associated more to Madrid, more to Barcelona than any other team. Now, Madrid for any Chelsea for any say, I didn't know Madrid war, not Barcelona war, and still, Mr. Tiemier, not Esteban Willian, entourage, you know, through a lot of the intermediaries, Fabrizio Muni and Adeka say, Chelsea are very close in studying Esteban Willian. There are 2 key middlemen else I deal with him. Esteban Willian, agent, and as only the agency in which he belongs to, Andre Kerry. On one associate the agent of Barcelona for play on Kofan and say by Victor Roque. Now, he's from the same agency group.
Martin, come on now, say baby, I can't call Matthias.
Xavi issues now.
Yes, Matthias.
Andre Kerry more having it. Andre Kerry, any Barcelona, any Xavi, slight issues.
Yeah.
And of course, any Barcelona Sikasem. Now, so over Kaya in the last few days, Andre Kerry Beka say, Nebo, you know. And Okabe is our story. Yes, on the tone, on Tia, you don't really speak to the boy. And I am very, very worried about this conversation around Victor Roque. And we now around the same agency.
Okay.
Then the side of Madrid. Only carry a level of Barcelona power. Internationally, I should have favored Madrid for no. And Muni Califata, the main man of course South America, Brazil, compared the young boys for Madrid, you know. And also there was some issues, kakra.
Okay.
I say, Ade Roma ya na babe Chelsea, Paris Saint-Germain, Bayern, clubs no mun say any Spain, abeto monaso. And Paris Saint-Germain have gone close to this boy before in November. Now come up on Hendrik in album. They didn't get him together. Yes, I do because Hendrik not already on Madrid. I will have conclusions that. Now, as a Chelsea close because Torboli no person we in 10. Number 4 better friend Estavao Willian, I'm afraid of Messinho. See, me share down to me boy say share boy no. Me share down to me boy say okay, me share clips of the boy. I've read from people and me trust or my judgment when it comes to players. They said he's good. But as it stands now, going the details and then now no pay development more across myself between 25 to about 40 million plus add-ons, equal 60 million. Chelsea may get the boy that is called Estevao Willian, Alfredo Messinho.
Okay.
Or left-footed on the right-hand side, say Kupama.
Okay.
But only a more natural wing at more than Kupama. On the boy on the left-footed. Kendry Paye, mo Chelsea, young boys be sir.
Yeah.
As to if how that will fit in Chelsea, any China come. But this is the update to the brand here. Your friend Estevao Willian. And it looks as if say most of the outlets in Spain are accepted. Say Madrid and Barcelona, they are not going to get a boy called Estevao Willian and Obeko probably into other countries in Europe. Chelsea, nothing is done yet, but it can be possible. So be movie on them. Now to Champions League. You see, one of my refrains and my preambles for every Champions League day, be say stories, you know. Around the Champions League, no story writer writes them. You can be a very good story writer, but also international trust scripter. You don't see the future. And some of the most brilliant script writers write some stories who shall say, wow, how do you write this thing? But football extra on the stories not even a single script writer. And they coming close to those scripts. The plots, the subplots, the suspense, what was our stories. You don't get it from anywhere. And then one of them was written at the Parc des Princes. And then there are two sides of it. And you déjà vu bien for Paris Saint-Germain. Any Kylian Mbappé in the place, they say, we couldn't go to the final of the Champions League again. Yeah, try, sir. This time, we came to the semi-final. After saying Eddie can go final in about the last few years, you know, I had D. And for me, I was thinking that this was the best opportunity for Paris Saint-Germain to go to the final of the Champions League. That's Anthony Maso, and the Parc des Princes, and now Luis Enrique in the Mranti and Estati. Aside Bibia, especially with say Paris Saint-Germain were lucky or not lucky. Me jiri say match Luis Enrique in the Paris Saint-Germain lose here.
Me kwa me hu ade every time I came in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Me was a game this is signed completely.
Yeah.
And to that me was and I'm say how then one year changing one year start changing in term. Me nim say bia no so na won so kan ho asem dia. Okay.
The first thing the out of possession of Paris Saint-Germain. On first league game no Kokobo Borussia Dortmund. No money Borussia Dortmund am up in the group stage. They played in two legs. First one, 0-0 at Dortmund. And on Dortmund for no the Parc des Princes. So now at the test Ashomo again against Barcelona out of possession. First leg Barca were better than them. Now only the Barca for a red card. Everybody believes in that game state Barca were better, especially out of possession. And so we only have defensively. Who made me exploit Paris Saint-Germain phone? So immediately Folk and the first go away at Dortmund and they were coming here. And now in my pre-match analysis, one of the first things I pointed out, they said, Paris Saint-Germain should be careful out of possession. Now, although game out of possession or forcing, another thing was Mbappe and not centrally. This time he was forced to play him outside. Marich, David, say Mbappe from outside. You need more than just say all hugging the touchline. Now, who there? Who show video na HG or tactical board no so. You will see that there was no time throughout the 90 minutes here, boy. And Nuno Mendes and now the fullback of Paris Saint-Germain ever overlap Mbappe. One Mbappe overlap no. No one in the house space on the left. He is useless. He do say anytime a ball be racing, any event for the Jadon Sancho who will close in on killing Mbappe and will not give him the chance.
No, mama, now mo after na time akwa gina so say
na for right yes no ben Fiifi-Manfred then it is not working because many opinion Luis Enrique didn't maximize Shebebia Abrante friend Nuno Mendes. Nuno Mendes is the fullback. Nuno Mendes is the fullback for Paris Saint-Germain for rule. But Shebebia on the ball. You don't get the best out of Kylian Mbappe. Send the fullback aging as the center midfielder position. Fabian Ruiz mom. And now this is the video, this is the part and I'm a person with the show. Hold on. Where the players need so we get a ball now. It is very, very clear. Say about a friend Nuno Mendes. Maybe Nuno Mendes a guitar ball. Fabian Ruiz. Now she killing return Mbappe. Mbappe hage touchline. Before Mbappe beji ball no hasino. After number 10, Onya 10, there are 2 Dortmund players are able closing it down. It is not possible to get the best out of killing Tony Mbappe from South Zone. And then I really do think say Papa Efreno, Luis Enrique, I'm Dortmund, I'm Bayern to get a job done. And for me, yes, they were unlucky. Yes, football sometimes with me control maybe, but on also I think that Dortmund, on the other hand, created their luck. And that be one of those stories they say in 2012, Abrana Dortmund for a job league under Jurgen Klopp. This man on your tactical board, Dortmund for coach, Edin Terzic. No, Gina stands as a fan.
But Fifi, it seems like Dortmund for this UEFA Champions League, you know, as almost some histories because Matamos were history. In their last edition to the final. Marco Reus history. And Sana coach Nankasa history. So like as a tell us some fortune be for Borussia Dortmund.
Ubetimi add 2 and 2 together and makes our conclusions now. In 2012, no Ojina touchline Ojina stands him as a fan for Borussia Dortmund.
Wow.
And just a little over 10 years. And now no Ojina Holland. Now him, I think the most profound thing. As I call Germany, I most of the outlets never catch on and say. Gabi, in the last few months, Dortmund for now confirm Nuri Sahin. No Kasa Jurgen Klopp team no more Legro. Every take about 2 Turkish German players. I'm not be team. Because so kai video so what general tactical board no so. And intensity near Osu. Literally Osu mama. Osu ankasa. And maybe I want to tell kai da kro. O general tactical board. You remember that day? Last season, final day of the season. Normally German Bundesliga and Sabe Kaya. And now, Omuko final day in San Commotion on Jika. Sebastian Halle say penalty. They lost the German Bundesliga 4 minutes to the end of the German Bundesliga. Oriano Kojina yellow word on him. And now, senior man. Su Katan and you said you'll be exaggerating. It was clear. And you saw him and he was crying. Look at him. And after that, you know, this season in Shedan Kuyi order 5th our German Bundesliga name. The last time I say German Bundesliga, see how we fit a bit more about Champions League next season. But of course the final of the Champions League. And that is the story of the coach Edin Terzic and Ojina Yellow one and him Osu. And then this time he has gotten the opportunity to take his team to the final.
Okay.
But Dortmund for no history, you know, just 3 coaches. 3 coaches apart from Jurgen Klopp and no, I think say Hoffman. And another 3 of them, and they called the final. 2 of them was in Wembley. Jurgen Klopp, and then this one that they are going to go in Wembley. And then the question is that a classical final between Bayern and Dortmund. And I say Santiago Bernabeu, Bayern needs me from a so it won't happen.
Yeah, but Kofi, as I said, now a Champions League, you know, and one can telling a story. Okay, can't plot in new settings in this and fantasy. And the young one said, because I said the trend in now Dortmund and Rami who you know. And there's a near maybe I can boom my SS is mad Borussia Dortmund. I am a feeling be so one way. You been 2012, 2013 DNB.
Madrid for no
Madrid for who you make as a records near maybe a say favor Borussia Dortmund now. As a son of me, Banker, you're fun on the paper. Bayern and Madrid in Champions League dear. I guess Madrid it's me advance.
And these 2 clubs. I don't think say in terms of institutions, Bobo, yes, okay, an institution for football in terms of clubs now. There are any bigger clubs than them in Europe. Send your dominate your leagues, send your Champions League maybe. Like I said, in terms of in football in Europe, both of them are the apex. And 2 clubs are so they're not all Ancelotti voice no can. There is mutual respect for both clubs. Now, make I say last week, pretty much analysis. Now, make I say rich. The home advantage can be the decider of the 2 ties. It is out here Thomas Tuchel in the pre-match press conference no. Or say Omo best football in the first game at the signal at the Allianz Arena. But Omo intimiate the win, you know, and the phrase they're using is that we didn't get our noses in front. Now you are going away to the Estadio Santiago de Bernabeu, and you're literally a fortress. Me, I usually don't get terrified in analyzing games. Me home popo. But this game, trust me, from the moment I woke up from bed, Madrid, like minimum set Thomas Tuchel betina yeah. But exactly. And unim, utie Thomas Tuchel. Or say, what they have to do is say, and so we use imagine. And so I guess said a tactical body. That's exactly what Thomas Tuchel did. Say you use your agony, you from board, and yes, sir, it will be difficult for us to do the job. But I see at the Estadio Santiago de Bernabeu, agony, but impossible. Carlo Ancelotti say we are really excited and highly motivated to make the final again. They know say they can make the final. Danny Carvajal, we are having a great year and we want to make to the final in London. Now you are setting the plots and the conversation for the two games now. Possible lineup if free Germany Ebony. You have to say Germany for possibly Betty the center back pair. Kim Jamin and Eric Dyer about the first league. It can remain. But other outlets from Belgium Ekase in training, they saw say in the team A. Now Brantia your friend of delete and Eric Dyer and anybody 5 and 5 for our training. So that can change. But this time you were there and it came I say Joshua Kimmich, Mazwari definitely able keeping the position. Conrad Lima, Leon Goretzka, Esra Honum. Then there is Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala, Rafa Guerrero, and Harry Kane. Another part from Build, and so catcher and say we are most likely going to get this is a wrong one. Line up Nankasan, Ebe Dyer, Delect, Kim, Mazwari, in Fiifi-Manfred no. Yenya Goretzka Honum. Yebo Conrad Lima, and a branch of Pavlovich rather. Fiifi-Manfred. Leroy Sané, Jamal Musiala. But not a better friend Mule, Guerrero Swepra, most likely a better friend Serge Gnabry, on the other side than Harry Kane. For Real Madrid, Yenim said Carvajal are returning to full fitness to Adam Militao so Abba, and that's the lineup. It's Unim. Quickly on the tactical board. Then let's see where the game may be won or lost. Then you see say Abia. No matter say me confidence to predict or for the very first time I'll tell you say Gabi, let me abstain from the game. Now mean to me from Akuma fine Konkoshe game no. Madrid obviously this season a 4-1-2-1-2 say na debut omo ball no. And in Fiifi-Manfred we expect say Yemenya like the last time Thomas Tuchel Eka no. Very good controllers, very good ball carriers Fiifi-Manfred. Then you have a team a free Germany Eba in a 4-2-3-1 also from Papa, your friend Thomas Tuchel. But on paper, Bayern 4 lineup will look like a 4-2-3-1. But on the field of play, it is going to be a 4-2-2-2, like a 4-4-2.
They are now Manchester for nobody brave.
Yes, then I know Ralph Ragnar, Germany for the Pesari and Ralph Ragnar table. On also time no Paris Saint-Germain not a Bobika. Okay. Now the plan no just one. Adia Bakupen a plan also formation. Now plan me say Thomas Tuchel Epe, an extra man or be proactive with the out of possession. Okay. Or analyzing the first leg and someone catch it and say, Madrid for about the shower. You don't see it coming. And what try to see is not a near perfect. Yeah. And until some would a winger. What team you any you have to be proactive in your defensive job. And it's not the branch of friend said Gnabry and Babesa game. For Gnabry to be very, very proactive. Say Harry Kane and drop it in Fiifi say ever what the numbers are. He will add pace and make sure so be exploiting the space in between the Madrid outside centre back and in the full back on our any modem. Then they can hit Madrid and was our game with now only Thomas Tuchel and Thomas said teams in the yeah. And the game is going to be very complex. There are going to be different parts of the game, regardless of how detailed your analysis be, you may not be able to account for.
As a first goal will be very important.
Very, very important.
What best first goal? No?
Yeah. You see, any reaction, game be action reaction. Ultimate reacted to the action and ACO the Alliance Arena. Madrid said no. Bayern were able to react again. And then Madrid to react to make it 2-2 the rival boss I gave him. A very, very dicey game.
Okay.
Very transitional game.
Now, very if I may
and then
which you predict here.
Oh, I won't run away, trust me.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Say Bayern beat me here. The game will hinge on Jamal Musiala, Serge Gnabry, and Leroy Sané. I didn't make us. Madrid fall out of possession, counter attacks. No, they have to start and stop it.
Okay.
So I'm almost stopping. No, once it gets to central areas, now a bang Bayern for no goal post. Now you are almost in trouble. I will take the difficult route. No.
I don't know the
difficult route. No say Bayern be I was Santiago Bernabeu.
Bayern.
Yeah.
Ebese Madrid.
Yeah, Bayern Juan Santiago Bernabeu.
Santiago Bernabeu.
Yeah. Bayern ni the classical final of London. Yeah. A difficult one. But Thomas Tuchel inti saying we beat me 2 key games. And why I think sometimes the stories we can't control. No. I mean, how nice na story they say Bayern for Echo final. It was at the Stadio Santiago de Bernabeu. It's Neko Elma Bayern in it.
Mate, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Fiifi-Manfred, and what's it? Tactical board, so now.